Welcome to Ask and Learn.
In this problem, we're asked why you can exert greater force on the pedals of a bicycle if you pull up on the handlebars. Well, let's look at the case where we are just pushing down on the pedal and assume that we're standing on the pedal, not sitting on the seat, so we're standing on the bike. So we look at our force as on our system, we separate ourselves from the bike pedal, and we have a force on the pedal pushing down from our foot, force from the pedal pushing up on our foot. We have our weight acting down. So if we write our equations for the motion, we have that the force from the pedal must be equal to our weight, and so we can push no harder than however much we weigh. Plus, we can probably accelerate ourselves up a little bit. But again, when if we're trying to accelerate ourselves up, then the pedal is moving down. So this will actually probably fairly little. Now, in the other case, we're holding on to the handlebar. So here, we're pushing down on the pedal and holding on to the handlebar. Looking at the forces involved, we see that we have the force on the pedal, force from the pedal on our foot, we call that Fp prime. We again have our weight. Now we have our force from our hand on the handlebar, and then the force from the handlebar on our hand. If we look at the equation governing the behavior of our body, we see that we just get the force from the pedal, or on the pedal, has to be equal to the force from our hand on the handlebar plus our weight. So if we hold on to the handlebar, FH will be positive, and we'll be able to exert a bigger force than when we didn't. And again, we could probably accelerate ourselves a little bit. The other thing you'll notice, if you look at bicyclists, like in Tour de France or something, and they're climbing uphill, you'll notice that they're actually leaning over the handlebar, because you get a net torque here, and to counteract that, you try to actually make your body and your arms pass right through the same line of action so you don't have a torque. So you'll see them actually kind of leaning over their handlebars. Also, in a recumbent bike, you're pushing against the seat, so that allows you to push harder too.